Well wishers, Har Har Mahadev. Watch this video in 1.5. It's going to be a little lengthy. A very good morning to you all. I was in Bombay yesterday. An emergency meeting with my lawyer Ashok Bhatia. Why suddenly Mr. Bhatia has come in? Because Abhishek Goyal is out. Abhishek Goyal was a puppet and he wanted to delay me going to the court or the settlement out of court. Reason could be anything. What I think is the reason was that they didn't want it to do it in this financial year till the 31st. That's tomorrow. And maybe they want to settle in the coming financial year. Fair enough. I'm sorry. It was very hectic the day yesterday and suddenly changeover of climate from Pune to Bombay. And everybody knows Pune, Bombay is has a very different climate. We have a very hot weather in Pune and very humid weather in Bombay. And I cannot tolerate that change of weather. Okay, fine. That's why my throat. Anyway, so Abhishek is out because he's in doldrums. It's not attempt to murder. It's planning. It's a conspiracy, friends. A conspiracy to eliminate ma'am. Why? Because ma'am is carrying, or there are a lot of secrets in her heart which they don't want her to open in the future. They can't eliminate her, friends, till the settlement, or this will become a devastating issue. First of all, the issue is very big, mammoth, financial scam, honey traps, assault, lot of things involved, and hence they cannot eliminate ma'am till the settlement. But ma'am is in danger later. Now, why I was in Bombay? I was dragged. All of us went. Rajkumar Hemdev, Walchand Jain, Kumar Pakhre, myself and Suhas More. 5 of us. We travelled to Bombay yesterday. Shivneri. Easiest way to go. We met Mr. Bhatia at around 11:30, 12. 5 hours from Pune to Bombay. Lot of traffic. Long weekend. So people rushing to Lonavala. Anyway. Now what were the major topics discussed with Mr. Bhatia? 2. Only 2. Friends, 1 minute. 2 topics majorly. One is the settlement and the other is ma'am. Friends, I'm a very stubborn nut, a coconut to crack. A very stubborn. I am. First of all, I'm a Virgo. I'm an Agori. I'm an Alpha. And I'm right. Right? Why? Because I have won the case. I'm not a fraud anymore and they had labeled me as a fraud. Okay, so now there are 2 topics. The first topic is the settlement out of court. Nobody wants me to go and file that case before court number 5. I'll come to that in the later stage. It's going to be a long video and this video is specially for Sanjay Bajaj and the other parties, respondents in the matter, and for ma'am. Now, they asked me what all is balance, the compensation in all the courts, Pune and Bombay, against all the respondents, that is Bajaj Alliance, Alliance SE, IDBI Bank, Union Bank, Income Tax, Sales Tax, Union of India, State of Maharashtra, State of Police. They all are involved in my matter. Okay, so now there is a settlement. So he asked me get all the cases. So I had to carry all the cases with me, hard copies. 4 cases where I have asked for compensation. The total of those 4 cases is approximately 87,000 crores. And there is a working to this. It is not which has just come from my mouth and I put it up. There's a big working of a chartered accountant how this has accumulated to that amount. Okay, that is what he asked me, and I took it to, I took those all the cases before him. He wrote down everything, 87,000. I said, I don't want 87,000. What are you looking at? I said, the same figure which Abhishek Goyal has closed with me, 58,500. Plus interest of 7,600, that is 66,000 crores. I said, this is all I want. The second thing I want is, I said, is money is not my requirement. Second is the plots. Plot number 15 and 16 Koregaon Park. I will not settle, friends, if I don't get those plots. Yes, it may happen I don't get them immediately, because there is some kind of a litigation on it, which I believe that Sanjeev Bajaj has played foul, or his brother Rajiv Bajaj, and they don't want to give me. I will not settle without those plots. Yes, tell me 2 months, 3 months, whenever. End the litigation, give double the price, give 3 times the price of whatever you've given, give any amount, but I want those plots. Right, friends? And now I even want that Malabar Hill villa, because I have a reason for it. I'll come when I'm speaking about ma'am. They have asked, they have told me that we are giving you this. I never asked. I never said I want the villa at Malabar Hill. You told me, Abhishek Goyal, and I asked him several things. Is it made, designed the way I want? He said, yes, sir. We have designed, we know you are an architect and you have, your standard of living is very high, and we know what you want and what are your requirements. First thing I asked him, is there a gym inside in that villa? He said, yes, sir. There is a pool also. I said, is it hot and cold? He said, no. I said, okay, Bombay, I don't really need hot and cold. If it was some other place, I would have required, or I can do that later with my own money. These 2 things were my requirement. He said there are several of bedrooms. Built up is about 5,000 square feet. The plot is about 6,500 square foot. Enough parking. I said, okay, I'm happy. Is it fenced, properly covered? He said, yes. We've done it the way you want it. I said, okay, then I want it. Now I'm not leaving that. I don't have time to go and search for another apartment, because I may live in Bombay. With this kind of money, I may move from Pune to Bombay. Plot numbers 15 and 16, friends, were belonging to Osho commune. And I have emotions with those plots. Hence, I want those plots anyhow. The reason they didn't want to give me is, or they made a big issue out of it, Sanjeev Bajaj and these plots have a common wall. That's it. He's staying there, living there for maybe about 2 years, 3 years, whatever. He was not living there for a donkey years. Now, he doesn't want me as a neighbor. Why? You screwed it up. I didn't. I want those plots. You want to move out, Mr. Bajaj? You move out. Why? You also want to move out. Man mein kala hai, man mein chor hai, paap hai. Then move. If you are a human being, you don't need to. You played foul. I have not played foul. I have no issues, you being my neighbor. Okay, so now, friends, these are my requirements. The plots, Pune, and the villa. 1 minute, friends. And the villa in Bombay. These are my 2 requirements. Money, they have assured me, they have sent me a lot of emails, and I'm stuck to that amount. I will not take a rupee lower or a rupee higher than 66,000 crores. This is net of taxes, RBI certificates, income tax certificates that this money is genuine and is not coming through shell companies. I don't want any issue in the future. Now, this is what my requirements, and we discussed. My further requirement initially, since a long time, was ma'am on the table. And this settlement is delayed due to that requirement of mine. I can understand. Friends, I'm not in a hurry for settlement. They are in a hurry. And Abhishek has left a lot of evidences, trail of evidences, which is going to devastate them. So, delay, I don't mind. I'm still young, young at heart, physically strong, everything. 64, fine. Now, my requirement was ma'am on the table. Why? I love ma'am. Friends, yes, I love her even today. I have written in a lot of my posts. I play a game of chess. And I play a game of chess, one man. I turn the tables or the board, whatever. So I know what I'm doing. This is my story. I am the main character. I am the Agori of this case. There is a Superman, there's a Batman, there is a Spider-Man, there are many more. In our time, there was Phantom, there was Tarzan. Very fond of Phantom and Tarzan as characters. So I am a character of my case, Agori Baba. Okay. I wanted ma'am. Now I know ma'am cannot be part of the table even if it takes another 2 years. If I bang my head against the wall, they cannot let ma'am sit on the table. There are reasons. Several reasons. Ma'am is their party. How can they bring ma'am on the table? Means you are admitting ma'am is the main player in the honey trap. Okay? So they cannot bring ma'am. Fine, fair enough. So there were a lot of arguments, lot of brainstorming on this. Mr. Bhatia, ultimately he made me realize that settlement cannot happen involving ma'am in the settlement. Let us talk about two things. He told me, only two parts. Let us talk about the settlement first. We are not talking about ma'am anywhere. I said, okay. I gave him about half an hour, 45 minutes brainstorming. And we came up to a conclusion that we do the settlement first on the table. Now, amount is finalized. Whether they want to do it or no, it is up to them, friends. I have given them only time till tomorrow, Sunday. Yes, Sunday he has to confirm. And he is not Abhishek Goyal. He is Mr. Bhatia, a lawyer, a man of integrity and dignity. I know him since 15 years. Abhishek just came in, walked in. Sanjeev Bajaj sent him and walked in. So I don't know his basic. And Mr. Bhatia was my lawyer in several cases. Okay. Now, if Mr. Bhatia tells me tomorrow, sir, finalize 66,000 crores. Because I told him, don't give me a call. Even if it is 65,000 crores, don't give me a call. 66,000 crores, tell me when. So now tomorrow he has to confirm when is the meeting. My demand is meeting has to be in Pune. I'm not traveling. Why should I? I'm the main character. Mere jagah pe. I will decide where the meeting has to happen. They have to arrange it. I'm not going to arrange everything. It may be Boat Club, Pune, which is my club. CC cameras everywhere. This cannot be hidden. The world knows about our case. And this is become public. So, let there be recording. If they say no recording for whatever reason, maybe the CC cameras will be shut for some time till our meeting is over. But I think even they would prefer to have cameras, what we've talking, what we've doing. Is there anything else happening? Who's there on the table? A lot of people will be there, friends. IDBI Bank should be there. Union Bank should be there. I'm sure Mr. Pawar will be there. Sanjeev Bajaj, yes. I think even Rajiv Bajaj will be there. A lot of their legal team, accounts, maybe the CFO, a lot of people. This is going to finish as early as possible. Maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours and money in my bank. Now, they have confirmed Mr. Bhatia, he wants to give you full final shot one day. He cannot keep the dagger hanging on his head that the cases will be withdrawn only after I get full and final payment. Means that is an issue. One issue I will tell your friends. One major issue. I signed the documents. Now that money, whatever they agree, for argument's sake, they give me 10,000 crores on the table at the time. And they say we give you a schedule of so many months, balance divided by so much. Fine. Document signed. The money comes to me or my legal heirs. That the document has to say. And what if I collapse tomorrow? I die, heart attack, anything. पैसा तो आएगा. Who will withdraw the documents? Kishore Chhabria is not there. Though they will sign a lot of documents from me, even whether I live or I don't live, whatever, I know they will do everything. The cases will be withdrawn and they will take an affidavit from me. That whether I live or don't, or whether the cases have to be withdrawn in 1 day or 10 days, I give a wakalatnama to my lawyer and documents. Okay. But besides this, there could be any other serious issue which I don't want to speak anymore. Kal ka baat, kal Ram ki baate, Ram jane. Okay. So, one shot, okay. 66,000 crores in my bank, documents signed. Now, there is one glitch here. First documents or first paisa? This, I will read the documents. The document should be valid even if I have to sign the documents, then they transfer the amount. The documents are valid only after the money comes into my bank. Otherwise, null and void. And they will take all precautions. Friends, 1 minute. Mr. Bhatia tells me there will be several of documents. I understand. But I need to read all the documents first. Mr. Bhatia will read. He will read it the legal way. I have both my knowledges, my practical experience and legal knowledge. Hence, I would also vet the documents. I will not sign anything. My father had taught me never sign a document until and unless you know the crux 100%, because in a legal document, may and shall have two different opinions. Shall is yes, may is may. Okay, right? So now document signed, money come, end of story. End of story. Settlement is over. Now, the other part. Number 2. My major requirement right from day one, ma'am. Ma'am, now this is for you. For you, ma'am. I'm speaking from the heart. I could have made the video last evening after I came back from Bombay. I didn't, because I was tired and I wanted to have a few drinks, and I consume my vodka, may what come, every day until and unless I'm sick. So I didn't. Here I am now. Ma'am, I still love you. May let the world think anything. A lot of people have come to me, they have told me, or they have planted a seed in my mind that your reputation will become zero. What you made by winning this case and bringing India INC down, your reputation will be ruined if you get married to ma'am. Her past is not great. Okay, I understand. Ma'am, I understand. I understand everything. But I am the chosen one, ma'am, who is supposed to save you from day one. I don't talk bullshit. I'm a man of word. I don't talk bullshit. Yes, there is my one sentence. मैं जो करता हूँ वो बोलता नहीं, जो बोलता हूँ वो करता नहीं. This is to confuse my enemies, not to confuse you, ma'am. I have given you my word from day one. You must have done anything and everything to devastate me because you are paid. The world knows it. You abuse me, my family knows you abuse me, and you abuse me filthy. I never changed my stand, because when Mahadeva has told me to save her, is to save you. Ma'am, you will be eliminated any time after the settlement, and I will not let that happen. I will not. Now, I have done a research on you, ma'am, when we were chatting for about 15-18 months. Whatever. A full-fledged research. I have written an encyclopedia. You cannot go back and see what we've chatted. So every day I have screenshots of what we've done, collection, and then synopsis, and I read my synopsis whenever required. What you've done. I'm not going to speak. You know it very well. I know you are a narcissist. And narcissists will never agree they have said anything wrong. They will push anything and everything on the one they are trying to pull things out. Initially it was for you money, and only money. For me, money was never there. It was only love and love and love. And I did anything and everything in this world. I went against the whole world for you. People talk behind my back. People talk on my face. No. I know what I was doing from day one. Nobody knew it. Nobody could read my mind. Neither you. You thought I'm a crook, I'm a fraud. But I had thought at that moment in 2021 itself that you will be my bride. Now coming to this second part with Mr. Bhatia. Don't talk about ma'am on the table. I said I will not. Until and unless they talk. Let them talk. If Mr. Bajaj wants to raise this point, he'll raise this point. If he doesn't want to, he'll. But I am sure this honey trap cannot be dissolved or nullified until and unless we both get married, because there is a document before the Honorable High Court. Me and my wives. Mr. Bhatia was, that is in between you and husband and wife. What has got the court got to do? What the court has to do? My wife allowed me to get married to ma'am. Why? The case of course, will take about a year, 2 years if I go on Monday. It's not that it will happen immediately. Yes, but ma'am, you will be the first one or the second one to step inside the witness box. What I'm going to ask you, even you don't know. And you will be the one who will bring Bhavin Mehta and Vivek Tikku in the witness box. Boom! Finish. Sanjay Bajaj steps in. Right? This is collapse. This is collapse. Everybody knows. I am going with a different complaint. Planning of a murder of the principal witness before the Honorable High Court in the writ petition. This is my complaint, and they have assaulted her. Who can say no, they have not done it? Until and unless there is a full-fledged trial. The court just cannot decide on its own. And now I don't want police investigation or CBI investigation. I don't want. There are no documents to be recovered. I have witnesses, physical witnesses. List of witnesses, you will be the first witness. So you have to tell everything before the court to me. Whether you know me or no. Both ways you will get stuck up. If you say you know me, you will stuck up. If you say you don't know me, you will get stuck up. How to get you out is my job. Right? I'm believing they will not let me go to court. That's the reason I was called to Bombay yesterday, and he agreed on my 66,000 crores. Okay. So now that court is not happening. But if this Bhatia, Mr. Bhatia doesn't come back to me immediately, I'm going to court and I'm filing this case. They are trying to tell me something here and there. No, this case won't stand. Oh, why? Why won't it stand? And what if she's murdered tomorrow? Eliminated. Who's responsible? The court. Who? Court will never do it. Court will say yes, issue process. मैं क्यों करूं? The judge will say मेरा क्या लेना देना? They come with a complaint and it's my job to see whether the complaint is right. If it is false, then I go to jail. Yes, because it will be an affidavit. Okay. So now, ma'am, if Sanjeev Bajaj raises this topic, fine. If he doesn't, because Sanjeev Bajaj is the leader of the gang of narcissists. And he selected everybody in his gang who's a narcissist. Because he knew Kishore Chhabria Bhola Bhagat hai. Eda Baba psychopath hai. Narcissist बनता है. इसको जमीन पे लाने को. मैंने सब narcissist को जमीन पे लेके आया. Ma'am, you are the first one. Many more. This narcissist leader, he could have settled this matter at 21 crores in 2009. Nahi kiya? Okay. 3 years back, he could have settled this at 5,732 in court. है? मैं राजा, ईगो, मैं संजीव बजाज, राहुल बजाज का बेटा, कांग्रेस का फैमिली फ्रेंड। जा बाबा, तेरे घर खुश। वो ईगो नार्सिसिस्ट का मैं गलत कर ही नहीं सकता। नार्सिसिस्ट, आई एम नेवर रॉन्ग, दे नो दे हैव डन रॉन्ग, नेवर रॉन्ग, यू हैव डन रॉन्ग। मिस्टर छाबरिया, आपने गलत कर दिया सब। ये केस करो, ये केस करो, ऐसा करो, उसका ये दुकान ले लो, उसका घर ले लो, उसको जमीन दस्त करो, उसका शाफल ड्रिवन गाड़ी छे, सब किया। ये भोला बाबा उधर का उधर ही खड़ा है और वो नार्सिसिस्ट लीडर जमीन पे आ गया है। कंपनी कोलैप्स होने का टाइम आया, द डे यू स्टेप इन द विटनेस बॉक्स। यू डोंट नो मैम what questions I'm going to ask you? You don't know. I've done a lot of research, collected evidence from Bombay, through your friends, written. They will also be coming in. Ma'am, so ये Sanjeev Bajaj is hearing, and if you come into the witness box, let me talk facts, a little slang language. अच्छे अच्छे आदमी का कोर्ट में विटनेस बॉक्स में खड़ा होने का ताकत नहीं रहता है। इफ़ यू सीन द मूवीज, पैंट गीला हो जाता है। यस मैम, एंड आई नो व्हाट क्वेश्चंस आई एम गोइंग टू आस्क। पैंट विटनेस बॉक्स में आप खड़े ना, आपका कुछ नहीं होएगा, आई एम सॉरी, बट संजीव बजाज का गीला हो जाएगा। हेंस दे डोंट वांट मी टू गो टू कोर्ट। आई नो व्हाट इज रिट पढ़ा है, अदर केसेस पढ़ा है, दिस केस इज मेन प्रिंसिपल विटनेस का प्लानिंग, मर्डर प्लानिंग एंड एक्सटॉर्शन एंड असॉल्ट ऑफ अ वुमन। आओ जवाब दो, सबको जवाब देना पड़ेगा, सब केस खुलेगा। एंड आई विल गो टू हाई कोर्ट वंस दिस केस इज नंबर्ड। आई गॉट अ certified copy, rush to High Court, file a IA in the writ petition and tell the judge, I'm praying only for one thing, expedite the case, ma'am will be eliminated, otherwise even the High Court will not take on its head. It cannot say no, let her get eliminated, I'm not expediting, immediate order, day to day trial. So this is what is going to happen, and High Court knows that if we don't do anything, Mr. Chhabria will self-immolate himself. Okay, now coming back to you, ma'am. If Sanjeev Bajaj doesn't raise that point about you, they need to nullify the honey trap anyhow. So who will come? I know it is Abhishek Goyal immediately. That job only he has to do it, nobody else can do it. Immediately he will bring you on the table. Whatever we need to talk, we need to sign documents, whatever, because signing of those documents are not for me or you, it is for Sanjeev Bajaj to secure his future, that nothing will happen from our side, because he's paying us 66,000 crores. Okay, so now there will be documents, you will be on the table. Abhishek will get me and Anita Chhabria divorced, 500 goes to her account, and we will be married. Now ma'am, I spoke this to Mr. Bhatia, and I want to tell you also, कुछ नहीं रखता अंदर मन में, जो अंदर है वो बाहर बोल देता हूँ। Why should I hide? I told Mr. Bhatia, see now legal is over. The team is one by one, they've gone here and there, they had some jobs in Bombay to do, and I and him were sitting with Kumar Pakre, only one, three of us. I said, now I'm speaking to you as a friend. Okay, he said okay. I said legal is over, ma'am is not there, only settlement over, signing of documents, cases are withdrawn, it's over. I said I love ma'am. I could see the grin on his face. He thought I will quit you. I said I love ma'am, kaisa karenge? He said then that is your job and her job, and if Mr. Bajaj or Mr. Pawar or Mr. Rajiv Bajaj, anybody raises this topic after the settlement, Fair enough. Or ma'am will come to you. I said, ma'am will not come. I told him immediately. She'll come through. Abhishek Goyal. Okay. Go. Even you can come, ma'am. I asked him again. I said, I am not known if there. He said, no, we had made a prenup. I said, yeah, we had made a prenup. No, that is final. Okay. Okay. So now there are two things. Again, I'm telling you, ma'am. Settlement is one and your and my case is separate. That case also has to be solved. So prenup. I said, okay, prenup. I said, I've promised her 11 in the court. I need to give her. He said, of course, give her. Ab sab khula. Ma'am, sab khul gaya baat. Okay. Give her. I said, okay. How? He has given me an option. 11 ma'am ko confirmed. Document will be made. Okay. 11 crores immediately on signing of the document. Okay. Marriage done. Okay. 100 crores per year for 11 years. Got it, ma'am? Why this? Because they are worried. If you divorce me in the future, I will not. I'm not that kind. I would have divorced my wife long time back. If you divorce me, then again they are in problem. So for 10 years, ma'am is stuck up because of her money. The day you go, money is gone. Forfeit, and what I've given you will also be taken back. That will the document say while signing. When you sign the document, that in case you want to abandon me, all the money you've taken have to be returned. So you're left with. So this is what they have planned. Then ma'am will never leave Mr. Chhabria and go 10-11 saal, hum bach jayenge. What 10-11 saal? Story will be over in the next 1 year. People will forget about this case. Anyway, but it may reopen anytime if there is a new government and not BJP. That's the reason they want to take each and every precaution. And what if I die in these 10-11 years? Fit the story finished. And the day I die, all the money you'll get. For example, if I die in 2 years. On my death, 14 days, 18 days after my death, after everything, green signal from my lawyers, from the police station, because my death, how did I die, who killed me, or natural death, then the money, all the money will be yours, right? This is the kind of document we are making. Ma'am, I'm committed to 11. They gave me this proposal. Fair enough, I said. As far as the money is going to her. Now, how you treat me, how you take care is up to you. I cannot force anything on anybody. Marriage, yes, it will be done. We will be married. This is our lookout, only you and me. Nobody else has the power to come in between us. Neither my first family, neither your family, neither Sanjeev Bajaj or India NC. What we want to do and how we want to live. We may have mammoth meetings immediately. And I've told you, no physical relationship till we don't go to Triyogi Narayan. There's a reason for that. Now it is up to you when you want to take me to Triyogi Narayan. So then, mammoth meetings, both of us, talk to each other, console each other, why you did what you did, why I did what I did, whatever. I must have done a lot of things, you must have done a lot of. The best is sit on the table, discuss. Over wine, without wine, over coffee. 2 दिन चलेगा, 4 दिन चलेगा, 8 दिन चलेगा, whatever. I don't mind. So, we need to clear our thoughts, our mind. And if we find, yes, now we are one and we are on the same path, and you were a narcissist because you were told to be a narcissist, then everything is fair enough. In love and war, I did whatever I could do in the war and whatever I can do in love. So, I'm not worried about the world, what the world says. I'm worried about you. I don't want you to be eliminated. When I have been given this to save you, instead I give power to these crooks to eliminate you. No, that is the reason I filed the police complaint. That is the reason I sent so many mails to the international court, and that is the reason Abhishek Goyal is out. Ma'am, it took me 2 months. Treacherous, this 2 months. Treacherous. Put on weight unnecessarily. can't gym. Full time I'm thinking of how saving you. And you are chewing my brains. I was writing everything to you and you are giving me left and right. How can I tell you everything what is happening behind your back? You're not willing to listen. Your false stories. I told you you're a stupid man. Why are you putting... Where else can I have to make these videos? And the public is watching. Private things should have been private. You made me go public about your and my relationship. And a topic for everybody in household over dinner to talk about Kishore Chhabria and ma'am. This is your major fault. You should have kept quiet. Just listen whatever every day there are messages going to Ashok Bhatia, to my team, to Abhishek Goyal, a lot of witnesses, whoever are they. I could have posted everything on the chat. You disallowed me. I kept quiet. And I kept quiet and even you vanished. That's the worst thing a narcissist can do. Don't. Bringing a difference in between us is not healthy. It is unhealthy. I'm speaking of experience 64 years and my dad's experience 75 years. You are only 35. I don't know whether you collected experience from your father or no. You need to handle a Virgo very well. Go and read about Virgos. And once they give in, they give in. But I changed for you, ma'am. You should go and see all my earlier chats, my earlier post. I was very concerned about you. Whatever you did, I was concerned. Shakti. People thought I'm mad. ये पागल हो गया है आगोरी बाबा. शक्ति. समझा ही नहीं ना किसको. ये आ गया एंड पे. पैसा 8 billion USD. नहीं तो I explained about the court what will happen. And you coming home. लाया ना शक्ति को. कितना फाइट किया मालूम है? How much I have fought for you. A lot. My family also thinks, what is he doing in the room full day? Full day I'm in the room. It's not that I cannot go out, I'm scared or what. Thinking mode. What can I do? How can I save her? Money is not important. Money comes and goes, and it comes by luck and goes by ego. You should know how to handle money. If you can't handle money, Lakshmi चंचल होती है. आज इधर कल उधर. So, जब आएगा. But I didn't sleep for one night. Only thinking how to save ma'am. मेरे को काम दिया गया है महादेव का. Why would I do? I went against my wife and spoke on social media about her. I went against Neeta Rao and spoke about, because what is fact is fact. I know Neeta Rao is very upset. I can't help it. It is my case. I'm the main character and I'm building evidence. I was told by Abhishek she was the third honey trap. I went against my wife, my daughter. She has also signed that document MOU as witness. Even she will be coming to the witness box. Just to save you, ma'am. I went against the world. और संजीव बाबा को समझता नहीं है. आपके बिगड़ ये सेटलमेंट नहीं करना चाह रहा था. Why? Because I knew the day ये सेटलमेंट करेंगे, within 1 hour you will be eliminated. Hence the complaint. आप समझा सबको? किसी को नहीं समझ रहा था मैम. Why did I file? I have got an acknowledgement. And now, if you are eliminated, even after the settlement, in 2 hours, Mr. Pawar साहब, संजीव बजाज, राजीव बजाज जेल में जाएंगे. समझाच नहीं ये पागलों को. छाबरिया क्या कर रहा है? किया मैम, आपके लिए किया सब. Whatever you did to me, I don't expect anything. I don't expect. Whether we live under one roof also or not, I don't expect anything. त्रियुगी नारायण जाते क्या नहीं? I don't expect. Because if we don't go there is no physical relationship. 3 साल से ऐसे ही बैठा हूं ना. बाकी भी बैठूंगा. काम करूंगा. काम नहीं छोड़ूंगा. पैसा डबल करूंगा 4 साल में, 5 साल में, whatever. I'll work. So ma'am, I told you a lot of things. Let me get a message from Mr. Bhatia. Sanjeev Bajaj is watching this and he knows what will happen if I go to court and this case is registered. तबाही हो जाएगा बजाज ग्रुप का, सबका. Let me tell you, Abhishek, when he steps in, no, when he said everything, now he cannot deny, he cannot say मैं पागल है. पागल? इतना बात किया, इतना सब कुछ किया, ये एविडेंस, पागल? ठीक है, आप पागल है, आपका रिकॉर्डिंग्स तो है, एंड आई हैव गॉट माई विटनेसेस. और वो पागल कैसा? टिल टुडे आई हैव नेवर सेड हु आर द अदर अक्यूज्ड इन दैट कंप्लेंट. तू पागल है, दूसरे पागल नहीं है. I may include Kishore Chhabria as the accused too. Yes, I am also an accused because I defamed them a year and a half back. Why? I am an accused. मेरे को भी होना चाहिए सजा. लेकिन that will happen after the trial, after everybody comes in. But I will be also an accused that I have defamed her. There are a lot of other things, ma'am. Complaint is not simple complaint. This is going to be India's biggest mammoth complaint about this financial scam, and suppress that principal witness. Eliminate करो. करने देगा ये अगोरी बाबा, जान खा जाएगा सबकी. So ma'am, this is it. इधर सेटल करो, मेरे को मैम दो, एंड ऑफ स्टोरी करो. करना पड़ेगा मैम उनको दो. बोथ द थिंग्स आर डिफरेंट. सेटलमेंट एंड यू एंड मी. उसमें भी टाइम नहीं डाल सकते मैम, नहीं डाल. पैसा आ गया, पैसा आ गया, शादी नहीं हुआ. हाँ गौरी बाबा टपक गया तो हम दोनों का या हनी ट्रैप का डॉक्यूमेंट नहीं साइन करवा सकते. दे कैन नॉट साइन अ डॉक्यूमेंट स्टेटिंग दैट इफ यू डाई द हनी ट्रैप इज नल एंड वॉइड. नो, मर गया तो और बवाल होएगा. किसने मारा? यहाँ पैसा लिया और आगोरी बाबा टपक गया. किसने मारा? मैम, मैं ना यहाँ से सोचता हूँ, यहाँ से नहीं सोचता. यहाँ से आपके बारे में सोचता हूँ खाली कि कैसा बचाना, बाकी सब यहाँ से सोचता हूँ. तो शादी इमीडिएट करवाना पड़ेगा. हाँ, उसके बाद मर गया तो मर गया, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. हनी ट्रैप डिसॉल्व हो गया, असॉल्ट डिसॉल्व हो गया. सब जगह लिखा है शी इज योर मैम इज योर गर्लफ्रेंड मिस्टर बजाज. है या नहीं है दैट इज सेकेंडरी. है तो फंस गया, नहीं है तो असॉल्ट हो गया. तो ये सब कैसा निकलेगा? शादी कराएंगे तो निकलेगा, अदरवाइज इट विल नॉट कम ऑफ. इट विल नॉट. दे अंडरस्टैंड. बट पहला पैसा लो, बाद में ये सब करेंगे. ओके, अंडरस्टूड. करेगा मैम. आई थिंक इनफ. बड़ा वीडियो हो गया. वॉच इन 1.5 1.75. टेक केयर. हर हर महादेव. जय कामाख्या देवी. God bless you all, friends. God bless you.